activity 8.6, you have been asked to choose a high level programming language like Python. I have selected Python for this purpose, and you have been asked to write two short programs. One program should use count control loop. It means that you have to use a definite number of iterations for this loop, and the other one is condition control. You have to give it a condition, so the number of iteration is not definite. They should each repeat 10 times, incrementing the loop by 3. As you know that when the loop will start from 1, and it will keep on incrementing, it will keep on incrementing by 3. It means that 10 into 3 means 30. So we will give a condition of 30, and so starting from 0 till 30 there will be 10 repeats of that, and there will be 10 iterations of that loop. So I have written the programs. I have made a rough draft for this activity. First of all, this is the count control loop, in which I have written I have named a variable named counter. This variable will start from 1, it will move on until 30, and it will increment by 3. This is the syntax of Python. You have to put a colon in the end, and this is a for loop, because for loop is used for definite number of iterations. Every time when the loop will increment by 3, the counter value of counter will be printed, and it should be printed 10 times according to the requirement of your activity. Second one is the condition control loop. In condition control loop, I have taken a variable named I, and I should be less. I have given this condition that while I is less than 30, the value of I will keep on printed on the screen, and it will increment by 3 every time. It means that for when the loop will when the loop will execute for the first time, the value of I will be 1. The value of I will be 1. When the loop will execute for the second time, the value of I will be 4, and so on. When the value of I will become greater than 30, the else part will take action, and it will print I is no longer less than 30, or you can print any other thing on the screen. Now I'm going to implement these programs in Python. I'm going to open Python command line interface, and first of all I'm going to execute the count control loop, that is for loop. For loop gives a definite number of counts. For I have written the name of variable as counter in range. This is the syntax of Python for giving definite number of iterations. The value of counter will start from 1, it will end till 30, and it will increment by 3. Now I am going to print the value of counter. So I am going to print it. If you will write counter without double quotes, the value inside the inside counter will be printed. So this is our first program. I'm going to press enter. The cursor is asking if I need to print any other thing. No, that's fine. And now I'm going to press counter again. You can see starting value was 1. After being incremented by 3, it has become 4, then 7. According to the requirement of your question, it should iterate 10 times. Let me count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, everything is perfect. Now I'm going to execute the second program, which needs a condition. So I am assigning a value of 1 to I. We can even assign a value of 0, it depends on us. Now I am writing while I is less than 30. What should be printed on the screen? Value of I should be printed. Value of I should be printed, and the value of I should be incremented by 3, and that's it. You can see that the value, the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 times.